What is up, everybody? Welcome back. It's me, Xel, and we're back in Planet Coaster. And today we are continuing the building that we were making the last time in the first episode. Right now we are just finishing all the different levels of the building. Deleting some floor here and the whole side of the building again because I didn't like it and needed to be higher. A lot of stuff is going to change in this building throughout the whole process. So enjoy watching, and I will just bring you back, or like I'll pop in every now and then just to tell you what it is that I'm doing. So enjoy watching, enjoy the music, and I see you in a bit. Yes. So here I decided that the roof wasn't really to my liking, color-wise. So I just started changing it. Actually, if you didn't read the description, I just pulled I typed in fantasy building on Google because I needed something for. I'm writing a book, and I wanted to look something up. And I saw this stock photo of a fantasy building, and I thought, oh, it'd be cool if I can make that in Planet Coaster. So basically, probably if you look it up, fantasy building is like the third picture you'll see. So it's pretty easy to spot. But I thought it was a nice building to make because of all the weird shapes, or like all the different positioning, and you have the round tower in the middle, which I have to admit is a bit difficult to do in Planet Coaster because you don't really have this nice round wall. Anyway, it's tough to make. So what I'm now I'm just trying to get the right color. I'm fiddling around a bit with it, and from there on we are just decorating more. I also found some other windows which I actually like way more, and those I'm gonna put up later on. So what you see me doing here is I'm just starting to place some windows on the side of the building to give it a bit more character, of course, so it's very empty. It's gonna be mostly the same windows. I'm not really doing anything super fancy with it, but just trying to make it look nice. And I'm also on the bottom part, and there's a few already here in the side in the stone wall on the left. Also, if you see it here in the corner, these stones, I will do that later on, I will fix it. But yeah, like the bottom part, they're all gonna be yeah, like on the side of the building. I don't know if you have seen the drawing, but yeah, there are these chunks of stone on each corner of the like the stone walls. So that's something I will, in the end, you know, fix. But it's a lot of work, so I thought it could wait till I was actually ready for it and feeling like doing it. Also, here now you'll see that I'm starting to add some planks to give some more shape to the building. Slowly we're building up this piece. So I'm gonna cut back again when I have something more interesting to tell you. So, welcome back. What you see me doing here is I'm making a stairway, actually. Always like to make those and just use planks. Like, I put them on the floor first and then I just pull them up, basically. And lay them out however I want to. So as you see, these are the steps. It's not all super perfectly straight, but you know, I mean, it's an old wooden stair. It's not something you know, that you expect to be super straight. And then I just put some poles down and another, yeah, how do you call this? Yeah, flooring. And some poles in the wall as well, just to keep it a bit realistic. And from here on out, I think I'm gonna make another, yeah, okay, I'm gonna turn those and actually make it so that they're not floating into nothingness. But I think that, yeah, that wasn't looking amazing, so I'm going for a smaller beam, which then I can just extend, you know, yeah, there we go. There we go. So yeah, this is gonna look a bit better than what we had before, because it just looked weird sticking out like that, and possibly in real life you would just, you know, break your neck every time you go down the stairs, and that's not something you really want to do. Here I had a little bit of an issue, so I just decided to move that pole a bit more in. And we're gonna place a fence there, probably, or maybe not. No, we did not, but I also built another staircase down. But I just got bored with it for a second, so I decided to move to the base of the building. I imagine this is being like on like close to a canal. So on the left side here there will be a dock or something, which close to water anyway. So that's why it's a bit higher up on stilts. This house. I will come back when I have more to tell. Okay, so here you can see that I finished the stairs. Quite like it with those last two poles like in the ground. Pretty nice. And these roofs have been a pain in the ass. So a lot of times I also had, for some reason, I hadn't played the Planet Coaster in forever. So I had a lot of issues with the selecting tool. And of course everything went wrong. Every time I tried to select something, I would select the whole building or whatever. So if you see me mess around with that, you know, give me a break. It had been a while. Anyway, we continue on. beams. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm adding some wood to the structure just to give it a bit more character. As you can see here, this I think I don't know if I'm going to keep those, but now we're going to move on to the like the more beige colored wall, and I think the contrast is really nice. This is also going to change a lot. This will not stay. I put them in the middle of the windows here. In the end, they're going to be next to the window, so one beam on each side of the window. It's going to be a bit different. So it's a bit of a, like the Bavarian style panels that we have in the game. Just a little bit different. Oh, it's quite nice. I imagine it's some kind of, you know, these walls are kind of like straw, and you know, there's some plaster or whatever, and the beams are holding everything up. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do here. So I will come back to you if I have something interesting to show you. Okay, and we're back. So as you can see, what I meant with the windows before. So now, the two beams are next to the window, and here I'm trying to fiddle around a bit with the small overhangs on the roof. I quite liked it, but for some reason the game didn't really like something I did after this, and it crashed. So this is also the end of the episode. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of progress, and yeah, I think it's maybe one, maybe two more episodes, and I'm probably done with this build. But it's fun. Yep, here it crashed. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a nice day, and I hope you enjoyed the build. So if you do, please like and subscribe. And I will see you next time for another Planet Coaster build. Okay, bye.